Hey everybody, just going to walk you very quickly and briefly through a demonstration of the script and the Lambda that we've created to take objects from an S3 bucket, CSV objects in particular, and upload them and convert them into a Smartsheet sheet for us automatically after dropping it in. So I've got my bucket here open and I'm going to upload this basic file. The file that I've got is incredibly basic. I'm not giving it anything too exciting today. But let's see, I'll open it up here and you can see, here you go. So it's just the name, email, location, really basic, nothing too exciting. But I want something simple to be able to kind of explain and show folks. So that is that. So I'm going to upload that CSV file into our bucket that we created. Go ahead and click upload. It's all finished. And we'll take a look at our Lambda. Before we look at our Lambda, though, let me show you my Smartsheet. I've got this location here where I've got it going to drop. If you're confused about where to get the ID there, if you right-click on any folder or sheet or anything else in Smartsheet and click Properties, you can get an ID number for that object to be able to use in your API calls. So this is the folder ID that I've got set in my example. You can set whatever you'd like in yours. You will obviously need to be able to authenticate to and have access to that folder that you're going to drop it into. Anyhow, you can see there's nothing in here today, nothing there right now. If I go back to my Lambda, we can take a look. It should have run pretty quickly, but you can see it's tied to the S3 trigger. And if you take a look at the code, you can see all of the code that we had in there before is already there. There's our wonderfulness. There's that folder ID I told you about that you'll need to replace with your own. And I come in and I can take a look at the monitor and look at the logs. We can see actually that, sorry about that. Look at the latest logs. You can see that it went through and it started the Lambda, grabbed our object, our test file, successfully grabbed it, successfully read from it, created the sheet. And then these are actually directly from Smartsheet's SDK. You'll see the commands that it was running here to upload and that sheet, and then also get the sheet back, and then upload the rows that we sent to it. So all that data is there. You can turn the logging level off just to error, and only errors will show on here if that's what you prefer. I've left it this way just so that you could verify when testing here. So that said, everything should be in my Smartsheet. Now you notice I was over here before in my Smartsheet and nothing's there. The only reason is I was logged in and I haven't refreshed it since that time, right? Easiest way is to refresh my browser window. That should come up very quickly here. And you notice there's my test file. That's the same name I had as my CSV. I look in my test file here. Hey, I've got the names, I've got the emails, and I've got the locations just like I've got there.